Hi, peeps. I'm Ariel Grace, and this is a spiritual show. So, tonight we're going to talk about the summer solstice, and we're going to have a little chat about some crystals because I feel like summertime is like crystal season. It's when, hey, mom, it's when we get all our crystals out and we put them in the sun or we wash them off, we give them some love. And so I have a whole bunch of crystals here that I wanted to show you tonight. But last week, a couple of you asked me about the book. This is the book that I use. This is my reference book for last week's number show, okay, for numerology. Check this out. I bought this at Five Below. In my blog, I put the link to the author's page so that you can buy it from her if you want to. So it is a great book. I'm having a great time looking at it and reading it. It has a lot of really good explanations for numbers. And it also has, you guys have been asking me for angel numbers. So check out her book. All right. Her name is Jessica Allen, and the book is called The Power of Numerology. All right. Okay. So there's that. So the next thing is I'm running my July special next month in July, the whole month. And it's $60 for 45 minutes. So please book your appointments now, all right? In the next couple weeks or so. All right. So I'm finishing up my last Diva Chronicles book this week. And on 6/21, the Diva Chronicles books will be on sale for the Kindle version. And I think they're going to be on sale for a week. So check that out. I'll be posting on social media and stuff when that happens. Remember to do reviews for any books that you read on Amazon. Okay. Authors always like to know what you think, and it really helps us sell books. So, some of you have been asking me about the cemetery tour. On Saturdays between 11 and 1, before it gets really hot, I do a cemetery tour at the Greensboro History Museum. The cemetery is like in the back of the museum, and and the tour lasts, I don't know, about 20 or 30 minutes depending on how many questions you might have. um so check that out because it's a fun little tour, and I've been looking up some more people to add, more historical stuff for it. It is a history tour. So that cemetery, um if it's haunted, it's not acting like it's haunted. I'm not meeting any spirits or anything there, so you don't have to worry about that. Hey, Rebecca. So check it out. If you are in Greensboro, just come on down to the History Museum and go on the tour. It'll be fun for you. All right. So, and oh, yeah, it's free. Yes. So is going into the History Museum as well. It is also free. Okay. So it's going to be summer solstice. Summer solstice is always like a great time to reflect. It's the year has gone by, half the year, and it's a time to really reflect on what we've accomplished and what we want to accomplish, right? Okay. So, summer solstice is a day to celebrate abundance. It is a day to commit to those ideas that are serving you. Feel the fullness of the energy of summer, right? So one summer solstice, I went to Chaco Canyon to watch the sunrise. So we got up and we were out there around the time the sun was rising, and we got to see the sun move across the kiva. and it was really cool. So a kiva is a place where Native Americans used to go to do ceremonies and pray. Okay, and so it's kind of underground, and then it would have probably a thatched ceiling, um, and that is a sacred place. Well, what they did was for the solstice, you could see like places where in the kiva, like how they could tell the time as the sun went across. And it was really cool. They had a flute player there, and there were a lot of people watching the sun. Um, and there were a lot of ravens flying overhead. It was a really awesome experience. So what will you do for the summer solstice? Are you going to be traveling? Will you be doing some kind of great ceremony? Will you be observing the sun? Because remember, the sun represents life, it represents life force. Because without the sun, we wouldn't have the awesome plants that we have and animals, and Earth would not be the same without the sun. So, what are you going to do for your summer solstice? So there's going to be a full moon during this summer solstice. And so here's the question I have for you to think about. What were your intentions or plans in January? This full moon, you may see your plans coming into fruition. You may start to see things start to move. Keep nurturing your manifestations. Stay the course. Don't deviate. Instead, stay open to new ideas that can help you along the way. Okay? All right. So make sure to check your boundaries, your foundation, to make sure that it's flexible. Alrighty? Um, so here's the next question I have for you. What is expiring within you or in your environment? What is it that is like starting to fade, starting to go away in your environment? And are you allowing it? So remember, when you let things go, you make room for those new things to come in, those new wondrous things that may help with your plans, your strategies, your intentions, what you want to manifest. So you make room for it, right? And that is good. It's a good thing. So make sure to let it go. And what karmic lesson have you learned in the past 6 months? What have you learned specifically for you? And how are you going to utilize the knowledge from that lesson? How do you want to be seen? And I don't mean like in a great dress and high heels. I mean truly seen. How do you want to be seen? Are you surfing the energy wave moving through right now? Because there is a nice big fat energy wave moving through right now that can assist you so much with going with the flow of it and expanding your horizons. This energy wave will be at its fullest around July 20th or so. So make sure to use this wave with all of the things that you're doing. Okay? Because if you use the wave, you'll find that it's a lot easier to move with it rather than just kind of hold back. Ah, don't do that. Don't hold back. All right. So, again, stick to your plans, strategize, stay focused, and hold your vision so you can accomplish your goals. All right. So, tonight we're talking about crystals too, now that I've got the summer solstice thing out of the way. But I really do feel like, now is a time for you to really like make improvements on your plans, what you want to accomplish. All right. So I went around my house because I have crystals all over my house. I had to go all the way all around my house to pick the crystals that I wanted to show you tonight. And these are crystals that you can actually use them all year long. But I felt like, and I kept asking for, all right, what would be great for this summer? What what would people like to see this summer? And so the first one is this one. It's really pretty. So this is Amazonite. It's the joyous stone. All right. So this is pretty easily obtained. And it's not very expensive. This one I think this one was like $15, and it's really pretty. They're pretty hefty. Like this one's hefty. You can feel the weight of it. Some stones are not weighty. All right. And so the Mohs on this is 6. Please be careful with it so you don't scratch it if you buy one. Again, it's Amazonite. They come from Madagascar, Russia, and the United States. This is a Russian one. You can tell it's Russian because it has like more turquoise in it than it does green, right? So this is Russian. All right. So um it can help you by encouraging loving, compassionate communication by bridging the heart and the throat chakras. And it's also really good to wear when you're having like challenges being heard, when you're having those challenges. So, this is a great stone to wear. It's very soft, it has great energy. This is Amazonite. Okay, so the next one I know you're familiar with. I use my little bitty guy right here. He's so cute. Is amethyst. And it's a favorite of everybody's and it can do a lot of cool stuff. Remember, amethyst is quartz. It is a quartz, it's silicate. Okay. Even though it is hard, like it's an 8 on the Mohs scale, it's still you can still hurt it if you drop it on like a wood floor, cement floor, something like that. So be careful with it. And make sure to like don't set it in direct sunlight because the color will fade. All right. Um, Amethyst is easily obtained everywhere. You can obtain it anywhere, all over. My favorite is African amethyst because it's like a really dark royal purple. It's beautiful. So, um, amethyst comes from Africa, Brazil, Canada, Mexico, Russia, and the United States. This is amethyst. All right. So, amethyst stimulates the third eye and the crown chakra, enhancing personal awareness. All right. So, it really does. So, if you meditate with amethyst or if you have amethyst like on your desk where you work, that's great. If you wear it, it helps you too. Um, and you can wear or carry amethyst to help calm mental stress. You can place it in your bedroom, like on your bedside table, to assist with having better dreams, deeper dreams. All right. It helps with sleeping. Okay. So the next one is apophyllite. Okay. Hold on. I just want to make sure I'm holding it okay. So this is apophyllite. I've had this one for quite some time. And so when I first got it, there was more green to it than there is now. The green has faded. And that's one thing about apophyllite is that, like amethyst, if it's got too much sunlight, it will fade. All right, the color will fade. So, green apophyllite, like real green apophyllite, is rare. It's like when you go to gem shows, the rare green apophyllite will be sitting in a display case because it's very expensive. All right. Um, and it is available by specialists. Okay. So if you want a really green apophyllite, that's really green apophyllite, make sure you contact somebody who actually sells apophyllite. Okay. Okay. So, um, apophyllite is a 4 to 5 on the Mohs scale. It's soft. So make sure that, like, when you place it, it's there. Don't move it. Especially these like little tiny crystals, because there's a lot of little tiny crystals on it. It's a very sparkly stone. So you don't want to break your little crystals off. All right. So it encourages optimism and a renewed zest for life, as well as gratitude, and it supports the heart chakra, encourages harmony. All right. So, personal uses meditate to assist with presence, apophyllite. So, I always have my apophyllite here on my desk because I do a lot of distance Reiki and distance healing from my office, and and it sits here on my desk to assist me. I call it the Reiki stone. When I do attunement, if I bring my apophyllite with me, I always put the apophyllite underneath the chair of the people that I'm doing attunements for. So, all right, so put this guy back there. Oops, sorry. All right, so the next one is aventurine. You're going to see a lot of green and blue tonight. All right, so aventurine always reminds me of spring. It really does because it's cheerful and it's easily obtained. This is a bracelet that I have of aventurine. Okay. And the reason why I'm showing you this with the bracelet is because look at all the different shades of green on this bracelet. Aventurine comes in different shades of green. It can be really light green, or it can be very dark green, like emeralds. And so make sure when you go to get it that you can tell that it's aventurine because it sparkles. There's mica in it. And so the mica will flash. So this is aventurine. It is easily obtained. It comes from Brazil, India, and Russia. The Mohs on it is 7. So you can wear it as a bracelet, you can wear it as a necklace, and even as a ring. All right. Take it off at the end of the night so that you don't, mess it up. All right. So aventurine, it encourages optimism and renewed yeah, it it encourages optimism and a renewed zest for life. So it also supports the heart chakra. It supports and encourages like fun, happiness, and that is aventurine. Okay. So the next one is blue calcite. So I carry this thing around with me all the time. That's why I'm always looking for it because I'll carry it around, I'll put it down, and I've been trying to put it in the same place so that I will just be able to go back and get it. But this is blue calcite, and it is easily obtainable as well. It's not hard to find it. It is not angelite now. And angelite and blue calcite, they feel different because remember, calcite has like a waxy feel to it and it's shiny. Um, Angelite is kind of a matted looking stone. It's more light blue or pale blue colored. So this is blue calcite. All right. So blue calcite is it's soft. Any calcite is soft. It's like a 3 on the Mohs. It comes from Mexico and Canada. Those are the 2 places that I know it comes from. Um, blue calcite is great for communication, your throat. It is really great and soothing. So, like, this is it's like my worry stone. So when I'm thinking, I pick this up and I carry it around and I'm thinking. And usually it sits on my desk when I'm writing because I I hold it and like I just think with it. So blue calcite can help with focus, it can help with communication, and it can help you with your studies in case you're studying for something. All right. Same with blue fluorite. Blue fluorite does the same thing. All right. So this is blue calcite. It's really, really, really pretty. And it's very nice to hold. Okay. The next one is celestite. Let me make sure I got it. Oh, yeah, I did bring it in here. Okay. Okay. So, um, celestite, here we go. And a lot, and so celestite and angelite come from the same place. All right. Angelite doesn't have crystals like this, but people they call them the same thing. They call them angelite or celestite. Celestite is the fancier version. All right. So it is also easily obtained. It comes from Europe, Madagascar, and the USA. Um, it assists with higher levels of communication with spirit and spirit guides and angels and other beings. So it is a really good stone to have in your home to assist you with connection, especially those of you who are really interested in connecting to your spirit guides and angels. Okay. So this is a great stone to have. It is celestite. I have a little tiny one because guess what? I was standing amongst geodes, big ones and really fancy and everything, but this is the one I chose. This is the one that was saying, "Hey, hey, look at me. I'm really cute. Look." And so this is the one I took home. Anyway, they're great stones to have to meditate with. Okay. And if you get an angelite or or a celestite, it's either one. They're both really great stones to use for meditation. All right, and connecting to your spirit guides and angels. All right. So they also and if you put them in a room too, they assist with like that feeling of tenderness and gentleness. Okay. All right. Angelite is really good. Like if you can get a bowl of tumbled angelite stones and and put it with some rose quartz stones, you got some great energy there. And just stick it in the middle of the house. So, especially if you have like adolescent people. Mhm. Yes. All right. So, the next one is citrine. So, citrine, this is citrine. And I chose to show this one tonight. This one has actually been heated. It's been heat treated, and that's why it's so golden. Okay. And I just wanted to make sure that you could see that citrine it is, it goes from pale yellow all the way to like a golden color. I actually do have a pale yellow citrine on my altar, and it is bigger. but you can't see the color that good. So, um, natural citrine is rare. It really is rare, especially a piece like this. So, if you want a good piece of citrine that hasn't been heat treated, you need to consult a specialist. All right. Um, so if you go to like a gem and mineral show, you'll see citrine, you'll see geodes, you'll see different ones. But if it looks like this and it is inexpensive, it's been heat treated. So it's up to you. Some people don't really care. I don't really care. But some people do care. So for those of you that care, there you go. All right. So citrine comes from Canada, France, Madagascar, Mexico, Russia, Spain, and the United States. It does. This came from Mexico. All right. So what it does for you is it's sunshine in a stone. That's what it is. It's sunshine in a stone, baby. So if you need a good pick me up or something like that, grab your citrine and just hold it for about 5 minutes. You'll start to feel a lot better. You will. All right. So it stimulates creative thinking and inspiration. Um, it frees the mind of limitation. It helps to enhance physical vitality. Because why? It's citrine, it is a sunstone. It is a solar stone. Yeah. So if you're having issues with your solar plexus, carry a citrine around with you. It'll assist. All right. So you can place it in your space for good fortune and abundance. You can take the gem remedy. I have videos about gem remedies and blogs about gem remedies. So check the YouTube channel or check my blog on my website at arielgrace.net. You'll see it. It's the clarity blog. All right. So check that out. You can make gem elixirs and drink it. Um, and you can carry it or you can wear it. I always have my citrine bracelet on. So I'm always wearing it. I don't take it off. So so I can always be inspired and whatnot. All right. So that is citrine. The next one we're gonna look at is green fluorite. Okay, hold on a second. There it is. Yeah. All right. So this is green fluorite. Pretty, huh? This is actually the natural shape in which it grows. This one has been cleaned up and polished. Okay, so it is not. Um, this is what it looks like when it's cleaned up and polished. And yeah, they fluoresce. Fluorite fluoresces, so it'll fluoresce in purple light or black light. I think that's what it's called. Um, so green fluorite is easy to obtain. It is. You can obtain it in tumbled stones in this shape. Um, teeny tiny ones to big humongous ones. So they come from Brazil, Britain, China, Germany, Mexico, South Africa, Spain, and the United States. The Mohs on fluorite, all fluorite, is 4. So if you wear fluorite, remember to take it off at night so that you don't scratch it up. Okay. So this little guy has been with me for about 30 years. I bought it in Honolulu. And so he has been lovingly wrapped in socks, tissue, all kinds of stuff for moves and everything. So, all right. So green fluorite can assist with restoring the heart chakra. For those of you who have received trauma, emotional trauma, and it encourages new growth and new beginnings. It helps with practicality. It does. And you can place a piece of green fluorite in your meditation space for peace and clarity during your meditation. So, for those of you who really want some of that lovely peace, try a green fluorite. Okay, so the next stone we're going to look at is peridot. So, peridot is easy to obtain. Um, on the Mohs scale, it's like a 6 to a 7, depending on how you how you get it. So I would say that this is probably a 6. All right. So this is part of a geode, this peridot. So the it helps to clear old life patterns to encourage new experiences. It does. Strengthens solar plexus and the heart chakra. It encourages mental clarity and clear decision making. And if you want love to come into your life, you're intending for that, wear a peridot pendant over your heart. So this is peridot, and it is also sparkly. So um, I like peridot. I have peridot back there in the gym boxes, and I was actually like looking for it the other day. I forgot where I put it in the boxes to make some bracelets. I was like, oh, I got to make peridot bracelets. Because sometimes that just happens. I just start thinking about stuff like that. And I was searching for I could find it, but I didn't go through all the boxes. So eventually I'll find it again. But peridot is really pretty and it's a light gemstone. It's not heavy at all. Even if you have a big piece of it, it doesn't feel that heavy. All right. Unlike this guy. So this is pink calcite. I love pink calcite. I love pink stones. But this one is like so awesome to hold. It's heavy though. So this is pink calcite. And remember, it's easy to scratch. All right. So if you do get some calcite, it's a 3 on the Mohs. So it's easy to scratch. So make sure when you bring it home, you put it where it needs to go and you let it leave it there except when you dust it. Okay, so I keep mine in the living room because, well, I like looking at it. So every time I come into the house, I see it and it's like, oh, okay, good. Yay. So pink calcite. It's easy to obtain. It comes from Mexico, the United States, Iceland, England, and Germany. So um, a lot of the calcite that I have in my house, because I do have a lot of calcite. I love calcite. I like the energy of calcite. Um, it's always a really nice soft energy, a soothing energy. A lot of my calcite comes from Mexico. That's where it's sourced from. So, because I always ask where things come from when I buy it. I always ask the gemologist or whoever the vendor, where did it come from? Because I want to know, right? I'm nosy like that. And so, um, pink calcite is also called rose calcite. Okay, so it brings positivity, peace, and serenity into your life as it acts as a deep emotional cleanser for the heart chakra, clearing out past emotional wounds tied to love, self love, and relationships, which can support emotional healing. So there it is. Isn't it pretty? I just love it. It's beautiful. Okay, there you go. Okay, so the next stone we're gonna look at is a really pretty stone too. It's I'm also showing it to you in bracelet form because my prehnite that I have is very small again, and you won't be able to see how pretty it is. So this is prehnite. It's pretty. It sticks to this color. Okay, it might be a little bit deeper, kind of like a fluorescent green, but this really is the color of prehnite. All right, prehnite is a soft stone again, so it's a 6 to a 6.5. I find that it's mostly 6, so if you're going to wear it, remember to take it off at night. Okay, so it's pretty easily obtainable. You can get it from it comes from Australia, Britain, Canada, France, Germany, India, South Africa, and the United States. So, pre-night helps to expand the heart chakra into unconditional love, gently soothing and calming the nerves. It's good to use for meditation and to experience peace and calm. And this is another stone that you can put on your bedside table to assist with sleeping. So, that is pre-night. And see, it also has a little glow to it. Um, I haven't looked at it under a black light, but it also glows and it'll glow really nice in the sun. It's really, really pretty. Okay. I think yeah, that's the last jewelry thing. All right. So the next one is quartz crystal. Quartz crystal. So um this is a quartz crystal. It is absolutely easily to obtain, okay? They come from Brazil, Madagascar, the United States, and more, all right? So the Mohs on this is 7. Yes, it's hard, but please don't throw it like a ball. You don't want your crystals to, shatter. All right. So, quartz crystal is a positive energy stone. It amplifies energy. So, any stones that are next to this stone, like a quartz crystal, will be amplified. That energy will be amplified. So, they're a great amplifier. All right. So, you can place it in your home to cleanse energy and enhance peace and clarity in your house. All right. So, this is a quartz crystal. All right. So rose quartz. Here you go. Here's some rose quartz. Um, Let me see if I have a rose quartz. Oh no, that's citrine. Oh, that's citrine. Oh, mm. Oh, here's one. Okay, so this is rose quartz. This is rose quartz. It's pink. It's a light pink. Um, so with rose quartz, sometimes it's heat treated and it will come out like a dark pink or I don't know, like a weird color pink. So when it's heat treated, you want to make sure, like, if you're a natural rose quartz or quartzy person, your pale pink ones are great, and you can get them tumbled or you can get them like chopped up like this. Um, you can get them pretty much at any gem and mineral show or store. So they do come from Brazil, India, and Madagascar, and the United States. Okay, so they are silica. Again, this is a 7 or 8 on the Mohs, and so it's pretty hard. It is. Um, the physical and emotional uses, it does support the heart chakra in all ways, always. All right, so it's very supportive. It encourages and awakens an appreciation to beauty. It is like the beauty stone. It's if you want to learn how to appreciate something, hold this or wear a rose quartz so you can see, the true whatever it is that you're looking at. Rose quartz is a very powerful stone. I don't think it gets enough credit. Yeah. All right. So you can wear it over your heart to attract love into your life, place in your home to create harmony and peace. If you notice, a lot of the stones that I'm showing you tonight are harmony and peace stones. Many of you have asked me for harmony and peace. How can I create harmony and peace in my home? I'm tired of stressing out. There you go. All right. So here, this is the last stone that I'm going to show you tonight. This is selenite. Okay. So selenite comes tumbled, it comes in shapes and forms and all kinds of fun stuff. It is a really pretty stone and it is a very powerful stone. I'm going to tell you a story with it. But it's easily obtained. You can get it from Italy, Mexico, and the United States. The Mohs is a 2. So it's like kyanite, it'll shed. So, like, if you mess with it a lot, you'll see like little splinters of selenite come off. So, you don't want to do that. You just want to let it be. If you need to hold it, hold it. Try not to rub it because if you do, it'll break up. All right. All right. So, it assists with cleansing and aligning the chakras, it enhances enlightenment. Um, it helps if you place it in the home or in a meditation space, it will clear the energy. Selenite does not need to be recharged. It does not need to go in the sun. It does not need to do anything. It just does everything itself. It's like moving and grooving. It's constant and always going. Okay. So when people ask me to help them, like with rejuvenation and things like that, I always tell them put selenite between the mattress and the box spring of your bed. And the reason why is because while you're sleeping, which is a great time for this to happen, um, everything gets cleared. So you have a good sleep. Plus, when you wake up in the morning, you wake up, you're good. You got it going on. All right. So selenite is really great. And for those of you who are wanting to have a little person, a baby, you can take some selenite and some carnelian and some rose quartz and put it between the box spring and the mattress of your bed. Make sure the selenite is running the same way you sleep with the carnelian down, like where your hips would be, and the rose quartz up above, like where your heart would be. Place those on the mat on the box spring before you put the mattress down. It helps with that. It helps, get things going on. The carnelian is for motivation, the rose quartz is for love, the selenite is for clearing. If you just want, to have a more loving relationship, rose quartz with the selenite. Yep, that'll help you out. Now, the other thing that you can do too with selenite is this is a short wand. But if you live in an area that might be haunted or where there's a lot of negativity, you can put selenite on the top of your front door where the frame is. You can stick a selenite wand up there or tape it to the side of where your doorway is. So when people pass through your doorway, their their energy field gets cleared, their chakras get lined up. So you can try it like that. Selenite is an awesome, handy tool to have around the house. So, and you can just place it next to you. So help you get clear. All right. So those are my stone picks for this summer. Um, and I hope you enjoyed the show. The next show is going to be the astrology show at the beginning of July with Kendra. And I know she's already got plans going. Her brain is always spinning. So she also has another show that she does once a week. It's called Guilt Trips. It's a pre recorded show and she shares it. I share it as well. If you want to check out Guilt Trips, you can go to my Facebook page and just scroll down. You'll see it. It says Guilt Trips. And she's talking about the history of gemstones, the history of the gemstone houses, and gemstones themselves. So it's a pretty fun show and it's short. It's about 20 minutes or so, but it's packed full of really cool info that if you're interested in gems, minerals, crystals, anything like that, you'll like the show. All right. So have an awesome summer solstice. Remember to stay safe and keep your heart open and align with the energy of love. I'll see you next time. Bye.